Welcome to Bandwagon Blue Shirts, Die Hard Joe's, Die Easy Jake, Die Hard Me. Rangers lost, Joe's, in OT. Game 1.
It's not a good feeling. I don't that vibe, that sudden sadness vibe is real. I don't like that. That's not I don't like that feeling. That sucked. And it felt like the Rangers should have won 2-0.
Suddenly you got sad at the end.
Very sad.
Jake, you were happy, you said, about the result here?
No, I was really sad. Maybe you bandwagoners were. I'm not a bandwagon guy. I was, I have Richter years, to Henrique, to now
I had a
Igor.
full-size body pillow of Brian Leach.
I had a pet leech named Brian Leach. And no, man, this sucked. Because it felt like for 2 periods, we were the dominant team. I just felt like we hit the brakes too hard. We were just trying to clear the zone. When we had a Carolina team that didn't have the same playoff tricks that Pittsburgh had that were bothering us. And we had them, and then we came off the brakes too hard,
It did feel like they were kind of coasting in that third period.
Coasting.
Felt like the Hurricanes were coasting in the first 2 periods. Felt like
you think they planned this?
Maybe they rope-a-doped them. No, I don't. I think that Penguins had a much more dynamic offense. Remember when we were at the games, how many times the Penguin skater just skated between the 2 defensemen for the Rangers? Their defense was pretty bad. The Rangers defense was better, but Joe's, how mad are you at Kakko for missing that wide open shot? Could have buried the game there.
I did see it, the wide open, and then he just missed it. And then that was right after they got really lucky because one of the guys for the other team hit the top of the goalpost and it just fell straight down and it didn't go in.
They were playing chimes right before that goal. They hit 2 posts in the third period. So maybe everyone's complaining about Kakko. Is that his name?
We're fans.
We're big fans. That goal, but they also hit a bunch of pipes. So
that shot sucked, Kakko. I don't know, man. That's an open. It went all the way through the blue area, and this is the playoffs. That's 2-0. That's on the road. We're already back at the Garden. We're popping bottles, game 6, and now here we are. We have to carve out the same paths for ourselves. Losing the first game to the Penguins, and now we're gonna have to win game 2. So I like that part of it, but otherwise, you got it. The effort, the boys just ran out of steam at the end there.
Do you believe they're come from behind team, Joes? They were down 3-1. They win 3 games in a row. All 3 of those games, they came from behind in the game. So they had to lose game 1 to win the series. Is that what you're believing?
In the first round, which one was it that did they lose game 1 in overtime? In the first series?
Yeah. Yes, I believe so.
Well, I guess that's the one saving grace. That's what saving grace.
Who's Grace?
We're saving Grace.
Yeah, we're saving her, Jake.
Yeah, we're saving her.
Okay.
So you guys think they'll just win the next 4 out of the next 5 easy?
I just think that they're resilient, so they feel like, okay, well, damn, that sucks, but we'll win the next. We'll win the next one. I just felt like I hope that they don't feel like how I feel right now, which is
sad.
Well, sad, and it feels like the Hurricanes stole the game.
Yeah.
It feels like the Rangers lost it. And then sudden sadness, it's just that's not a good feeling for anybody.
Suddenly sad. And Jake,
suddenly sad.
Jake, you were saying that you don't think any Hurricane fan is actually a real fan in any way?
No, man. Hockey in Carolina, what is that?
Which Carolina are they in even?
Jim, do you know where that team came from? My Connecticut.
Yeah.
Do you know a prouder Connecticut person than me? Now I have to watch these I have to watch these tropical storms try to beat our Rangers. Not happening.
It is fucked up.
The only thing
really ruined lives.
I'm sitting there the whole time, and I'm like, we played the Penguins, and they have every trick in the book. They've been through every battle. And those first 2 periods were too easy for the Blue Shirts that they kind of got lulled to sleep. But I think they'll wake up after this, and it's tough to picture them not winning the series 4-1.
Do you think that Igor is mad at who's the defenseman that in the OT?
Lindgren?
You think who talks to who first? Igor and Lindgren, because Lindgren, perfect tip drill, as if he was a cane.
It's got to be Lindgren has to talk to Igor.
Say I'm sorry.
Yes.
Say,
I mean, Igor, I'm a goalie guy, Jim.
Yeah.
I'll do my 20-second goalie.
Also pro Russia.
Igor was playing great. He's going to be the goalie that's going to say he should have stopped that first goal that sent it to overtime. He makes the blocker save. He tried to get his glove there. He couldn't get it there quick enough. Ideally he leaves his blocker there. He couldn't do it. But your own defender scoring a goal like that, there's nothing you can do. So that's tough. He showed a little emotion. I actually like that out of Igor.
I thought he was making some great saves the whole game.
Me too. I don't agree with Jake at all that he was having a bad game. I thought Igor played really well.
I don't think I said that. Is that what I said?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, that's all I heard, man.
Yeah,
you're pretty tough on Igor. As an Igor guy, and a fellow Russian, you're really tough on him.
Damn. I don't know.
It's pretty bad.
Hey, the kids though, do you like how much they were like the kid line, and then
they
did play really well. Besides, they missed all those opportunities, but they got all those opportunities.
They did. Right. They were putting mad shots on goal, bro. They were running. They were running rough shot through them. Weren't they the line that was closing them out at the end?
Yeah, which they had the least time on ice, I think, until like the end of the third when they said no, we're gonna go with the kids in the big moments.
You think? Do they regret it?
Did you see in the pre-period, in between period interview, Kako was like, Heedle was like, we're all the same age, so we get along.
Yeah.
That's such a, they got to be under 24 or something, because no one over 25's ever said that.
They're brothers.
Yeah, I think I disagree. I think you have a special bond with people born your same year and you experience the same things at the same time. So I see what he's coming from. The kid line, all the opportunities, it becomes, Joe said it best, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And that's what they did with their opportunities.
Power of the kids.
I did say that.
Yeah, that was really poignant of Joe's. Hey, how come they weren't like hitting each other or anything? Like there was 2 penalties.
Yeah, right.
Series just had a lot more penalties and like passion. This seemed like,
dude, you know why? Half their team is Rangers. I know we know this because we're lifelong Ranger fans, but they've got 5 Rangers from that 17 team when we started the podcast together. They got 5 guys in Carolina, so these guys are a little too chummy.
Can you name them again? Right, for people listening that are new, can you name those 5 guys?
Yes, please.
It's Fast Jesper. He had that great pass. He had that great pass on the breakaway on Sheshan and Peterson. Dude, I hate it. I hate seeing those guys wearing the Carolina Tropical Hurricane uniforms.
Me too, man. My grandma lost her house due to a hurricane, so it just kind of trips me up. And I lost my grandma last year, and it just really trips me up. Both things.
I just don't like hurricanes.
I don't like hurricanes at all.
I don't like hurricanes.
I'm not into them.
Why would you name your team after just massive destruction?
A light storm's cool, maybe.
Ruining people's life.
I'm not a new fan, but my new favorite player is Fox. I like Fox a lot.
Well, I heard Fox's story today.
What is it? You got 18 seconds.
18 seconds.
All right. Well, they said that he was drafted. He was drafted as a basically as a flame, and then he forced his way into the hurricane, and then he's
water
like, "Yo,
puts out fire. Water puts out fire."
Yes. So whatever. So he was like, yo, if you guys don't trade me to the Rangers, I'm out. He's a Long Island kid. All right, well, that's it.
I'm worried about how hard Jake was on Igor.
Jake. I think Jake hates him.
Yeah. Stop.
What the hell?
Stop to listen to him.
Jake, he was like pitching a shutout for most of the game. Jeez, you're so tough on him.
I was being tough.
That's crazy.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
See you guys. Good up.
Good.